When it comes to healthcare, every surface matters, and so does the technology behind keeping those environments safe. The ISSA Healthcare Surfaces Summit brings together leaders, innovators, and experts focused on one critical goal: reducing risk and improving outcomes through smarter cleaning and disinfection strategies. Today, we're spotlighting one of the companies helping drive that innovation forward, CenoBots. With advanced robotics and automation designed to elevate cleaning performance, CenoBots is rethinking how healthcare facilities approach efficiency, consistency, and safety. Let's take a closer look at how this technology is shaping the future of healthcare surfaces. It's my pleasure to welcome Linda Liebert and Bill Fisher to the program. Good to have you both. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Jeff.
Well, Bill, let's start with you. You're the sponsor. Introduce yourself and tell us about your company and what you do for the industry and the people you serve.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm Bill Fisher. I'm Executive Vice President of North American Sales and Operations for CenoBots. And I joined them in January of 2026. Prior to that, I was doing some consulting work for CenoBots. And today I am fully employed by CenoBots in the position of Executive Vice President. CenoBots, tell you a little bit about CenoBots. CenoBots was founded in 2021 by the gentleman, Michael Wang, who is an engineer by trade. And Michael looked at the cleaning industry and saw a wonderful opportunity. And the opportunity was to build equipment, durable equipment, high performance equipment, and technologically advanced equipment for the transformation into the cleaning industry for various segments.
Thank you, Bill. And Linda, let's go to you. Why is this sponsorship so valuable for the summit?
Well, the sponsorship is so valuable because CenoBots actually cleans floors. And as far as HSI and ISSA healthcare are concerned, floors are an extremely high touch surface. We rarely talk about them. And it's probably one of the most overlooked surfaces in a healthcare facility. I know that one of the things that people have said to me is, "Oh, Linda, patients are on the floor." Patients don't have to be on the floor. Cross-contamination is one of those issues that we need to learn more about. And with the robots, they move with you. They move into different areas. You actually map the program. And so our floors in healthcare facilities are being addressed constantly. And so CenoBots, when they came along, they actually, it fit into our portfolio and into innovation that truly addresses a key issue in a healthcare facility, and that's the ongoing cleaning of the floors. And so we were so excited to have them join us.
Yes, glad to have them on board. Good partnership. Bill, back to you. What initially drew your organization to support the Healthcare Services Summit, and why was it important for you to be involved?
When you take a look at the Healthcare Services Summit, they are looking at advanced science. They're taking a look at innovation, and more importantly, they're looking at solutions for in the cleaning area. When you take a look at robotics and where robotics serves for the future, is, as Linda pointed out, the floors. 30% of labor, a labor budget, is dedicated to the cleaning of floors, whatever that composition of that floor is. And with that, what robotics is going to do is give the folks more time to spend on critical areas in the healthcare environment. When you look at the reallocation of labor, we talk about reallocation of labor with robotics, and giving folks more time to take care of the patient areas and so forth, which are very, very important for the healthcare environment.
Thank you, Bill. Maybe you could add a little bit more about your company's mission and expertise aligning with the goals of the Healthcare Services Summit? And maybe to help with that is what do you expect to come out of your sponsorship and being there for the summit?
Well, it's very important with collaboration. We have a company belief that with all of the equipment that we're going to be designing for the future, that a lot of that is going to come from people that are working in that environment. And so we have various group meetings with folks. And what's important here is that we're going to be engaged with the professionals and good friends that we've associated with for many, many years in the healthcare environment. Yeah, when we take a look at the Healthcare Summit and you talk about applying science, design, and improving safety and cleanliness, that is exactly where we excel as a company. So when we take a look at the designing a piece of equipment, our main mission is centered around the exact goals that the Healthcare Surfaces Summit is looking and has established. So it's important for us when we take a look at expanding in healthcare, in the healthcare market and so forth, that we follow those same principles and goals that the Healthcare Surfaces Summit has established.
Thank you, Bill. We look forward to having you there. Linda, time for a wrap, and I think you have something to share. I believe this summit is coming up pretty quick.
Pretty quick. It's 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, actually. It's so exciting. So May 5th and 6th in Rosemont, Illinois, we will be holding the Healthcare Services Summit, which is an annual event. This isn't the first time we've done it, but it's a great time to network, to be able to work with colleagues and partners around the gaps and the issues that exist in healthcare that are not typically talked about. And you'll find the summit is very different than any other conference. Our other industry professional organizations do a great job of training and teaching and reviewing the latest research. Our role really becomes, let's collaborate, let's work together, let's understand the gaps, and let's develop solutions that work. And that's why it's so important for our sponsors, such as Bill, is to be able to truly talk about their innovation, to hear from the people that would be using the innovation, and to begin to figure out how to do it so that we start saving lives. And that's ultimately the goal. So 120 seats. We are getting close to being full. I encourage everybody today to get online and sign up to be at the summit. And we will see you in Chicago in a couple of weeks.